Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Today's challenge, I would like to talk about the two books that I have. I'm an author, by the way. I published two books. The first one is called Where Is My Money Going? The second one is called Getting My Richer Self Positioned. So, these two books have a long history, and one thing I would like to say is that no matter what situation you are in, no matter what you're going through right now, no matter whatever it is, whether it is work, whether it is sickness, whether it is just tough moments, storm doesn't last forever. There'll always be a time whereby you'll sit back and say like, wow, I went through it and I came out of it, and I think I'm much better than what I was going through. So another thing that I would like to add is that this life, every challenge, every encounter, every tough moments we go through makes you be tough enough in order to embrace the next stage. And that's just like a child. When the child is young, you have to learn to walk, you have to learn to do things by yourself, so you have to learn through the stages. So that's just how life is. It's just a repeated circle, and there are moments you'll be laughing, moments you'll be crying, moments you'll be sad, moments you'll feel like giving up, moments when you'll not even know what to do. But all in all, know that the storm doesn't last forever. It normally comes down at one point. So back to my main reason for the video today, live today. I know I used to share a lot on doing the weekly challenges about the two books that I have. These are my two books. They're available on Amazon. Right now, I just received some new copies of the hard copy. But if in case you need any of the books, you can order them in Amazon, or you can ask me to ship them to you. That is if you like reading. Nowadays, people don't like reading these hard copies. And we have the Kindle version also in Amazon. So this is the first book, Where Is My Money Going? So this book right here will help you. It's only meant for those who are struggling to live paycheck to paycheck, or trying to figure out way out, just trying to get your financial status started. The basic responsible steps that you need, at least to know how to even plan, budget, save, and invest. So this is what this book is all about. It's like a workbook. You have things to do every day of the week, and the only way that you can get out of a situation is for you to take responsibility and do it by yourself. Again, no one will do it for you, unless maybe you are that lucky person who always always have luck, like locating you. On my end, I have to work hard. I don't get things easy, but if you're the person who get things easy, all the best. So here, if you know you're struggling, like right now, things are changing. Again, I always say this, things are changing. The way we went to school, work, expectations and all that, like after you finish work, you start this. No, it's not happening anymore at this time. If you look at even the current economy, the businesses are changing, the work is changing, computer, the way things are done, even the invention of the robots are taking people's responsibility work. Like even a simple case whereby even the stores, you have a self-checkout. So by the time they're replacing a sales, how do you call the person checking people out? How do you call that person? Hey, Christine, what's the name of the person checking people out at Walmart? So it's not adding up anyway. You see the person working at that counter of checking out when you're buying things at a store, let's say supermarket or Walmart or whatever store, you find there is a machine which started a long time ago, but it's now becoming common in so many places whereby you go, you are the one checking yourself out and paying for everything, packaging it. Before then, someone was the one ringing out the stuff, packing for you, maybe another person, and if you have a box, someone else, maybe 2 or 3 people. So that is already replaced by the machine. So what does that tell you? Like, if things are changing, we also have to learn to see what works best for us. So many people I know, even where we live, who used to work in the IT, are jobless right now. Remember the way, IT is one of the jobs that if you get good connection, yes, you have good income. But now if you are being retrenched and you work so hard to even be qualified to be an IT person, then right now you're jobless, then you're left like, what next? So what's next for you? You have to try to figure out what else you can do. Is there a way you can start your own business, or is there a way you can vamp up this, or do additional courses in order to help you get more opportunity in line with what you studied? Or is it the time for you to even consider relocating to a different area where your IT knowledge will be useful to that other community? Because remember, some of them are online, some of them are physical, like you have to physically report to an office. So if you are you are in a situation whereby now you are retrenched, you don't have work, and you're not thinking, just sit down and figure out what works best for you. Take time, even if it's away from the house, somewhere quiet, and just draft some things down. I always say that don't let all your mind process and think of solution without drafting them down. If you draft them down, it helps you free your mind. It helps you also see, make a plan, and it also releases tension and stress in you, so that by the time now you sit down, go over what you wrote down, your mind will now start thinking about the next process. How will I, who can help, who else can I contact? But if you let them retreat here, you'll be so much overwhelmed, and that sadness, that unhappy feeling, just go and check at the mirror. When you're sad and when you're happy, you can notice the difference. So I realized that when you write things down, even if you don't find a solution at that time when you're writing them down, it helps you free your mind. It helps you also reason out, and it gives you an opportunity to start thinking beyond what you're worrying about. I hope that is clear. So that is all that I'm also encouraging in this book right here. Where is my money going? Another thing that I would like to touch is this right here is important. Any single cent, if you're spending, even if it's just $1, $1, $10, 5 shillings, 10 shillings, that's all you have, 100 shillings or $10, and you need to plan for your food budget, or you need to prioritize, now this is all I have, what do I need to first pay for, as I hope to get some more income, or I go do some job tomorrow and someone might pay me immediately after I finish my job, or after a week or after a month. So you learn to prioritize your budget, what comes first. Or are you the type who just live for today and then you just say tomorrow will take care of itself? We also have those kind of people. Then you find by tomorrow now unalia, you start crying, you start saying, oh, I wish I knew. But then you find such people also, they have I know you also have your way of survival, but it's not the best when you overuse what you have now, and then tomorrow you start being a burden to other people, and you could have budgeted well and spread it out to help you even in a longer period of time, right? So I just wanted to remind you again today, yes, my name is Sharon Adundo. I'm an author. That is why you see that financial hiker's name is coming about. Looking for ways to hike our finances, to raise them to be a little higher than what we have, to help us change our life status, to help us change our living status, and just to look for ways to balance life and live a comfortable life. In all this research, I would like to say also that at the end of the day, you will realize that money will never be enough, but how you use what you have is what will determine your level of comfort or your stress level. You'll have to figure out how you can simplify your life and just make you comfortable, how you can balance it and make sure that you're not stressing out and you're not making things run out of hand because you are chasing what you cannot get. Then you feel like, hey, things are just not working for you. Remember, I always say this too, even billionaires are still looking for ways to be profitable and to make more money. And they always have those, round table, either weekly or monthly, trying to figure out, checking on their, performance to see if there's any improvement from last month or from a quarterly review, because the more you get, the more you want. And that's just the sad reality of life. So where can you strike a balance? Ask yourself. Anyway, this, I'll talk about it next time. This is for the business people. If you're in business or you're trying to see how you can sustain your business, I just shared some of the tips in here. Again, you can check the books on Amazon.com, Getting My Richer Self Positioned. This is just, I love this because it's kind of, you're drawing that energy. You are drawing the energy of making yourself move to the next level as you learn to figure out what helps you and your business. Otherwise, that's it for right now. If you're just joining in, I'll share the video, I'll share the live on my page. Welcome again to the page. And till next time, I'll try to share more about this. There's a reason why I'd stop sharing more about the books, because I was messed up, but now I got some access back and I'm able to even order the hard copies, talk more about it, and also just share whenever I can. So like I say, storm doesn't last forever. So I'm on a new season again with the 2 books. Thanks for watching and have a lovely evening. Bye for now.